the round table.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds.
Lay on, gentlemen, and let them know what's what. Fire at will. It's time for action, gentlemen.
Gentlemen of the round table.
What's the topic of discussion?
Civility, gentlemen. Always civility.
Speaking of being high, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, Amen.
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 Dear God, thank you.
This is not your Jewish Lord.
Yeah, Louise. Stay out of this.
This is our moment. So go back to the bathroom where you spent the last 15 minutes.
I'll
Count my money while you guys pray.
Dear God, I want to thank you for Jews.
Nice.
Jews are much better than Catholics because they're good to each other. Catholics just fuck the little uns. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, except for recently, there was that one thing you threw that spike at us with the Jews over
That's
in
right.
Brooklyn. Yeah. That was a filthy murder. So you know what? Don't worry. I'm not going to thank you for anything this week because obviously I was wrong. In the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. I'll miss you, God.
Oh, God. Welcome to the Roundtable of Gentlemen. Lord Free this week. Fuck you, God. Who's on the show?
Jackie Zebrowski. Woof.
Woof, woof.
Jesus, Jackie. Get happier.
Yeah,
Ed Larson.
Holden McNeely. Whoa.
No, that was bad.
Bad one?
Bad all around.
I thought it was pretty good. Sitting in for Kevin Barnett, the completely not Kevin Barnett, Louis Katz. Thank you for being here, my friend.
Thanks for having me. I'm kind of opposite Kevin Barnett.
You are opposite Kevin Barnett in that I really enjoy when you're around. You're a nice guy. That's a joke, Kevin. I love you. Come back. I need a tall, big-cocked man. And, of course, Amber Nelson also needs a big-cocked man. And thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me at Roundtable of Big Cocked Men.
And it's your lucky day because our other guest happens to have one of the largest cocks in the entire world. Chris, what's your last name?
Tinkle.
Chris Tinkle. Well, that is just... I'm sorry.
Of course. He's got his entire life.
What's that? Is it really Chris Tinkle?
Yes.
That's amazing. There was a race car driver named Dick Trickle. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah.
It was the most incredible name of all time. So you are not nearly that. Dick Trickle or Chris Tinkle? Well, it's just
my
fun.
poor grandfather, Buddy Farts. Which, God rest his soul. You know, lived
Buddy
a hard
Farts
life.
is a tough one. And with us, as always, the man with the worst name in radio, Marcus Parks. Marcus, what stories do you got for us today, buddy?
Headline: Virginia serial butt slasher stalking malls.
Slice butt. Make this up.
Nice.
Marcus just told me the headline, and I was like,
Nice.
"Stop there! I don't want to hear anything else."
Now, does he slice butts or does he just fart everywhere?
He slices butts. Young women shopping in Northern Virginia malls should watch their butts, police warn. A serial slasher is believed to be responsible for at least 5 attacks in the region, and cops believe he won't stop slashing until he's caught.
Man, slice some butts, man. Do it. I think it's great.
It sounds pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
It also just seems like something that you could just tell everybody that you're doing, but they'll never actually, like, what'd you do today? I went to the mall, sliced some butts, and everyone's like, yeah, awesome, man, cool. It doesn't sound like a real thing. It sounds like, I just assume he went to the food court and ate a tandoori hut or something.
It's a new slang for like some new sex moves, or maybe like a skateboard trick or something.
I'm sure a lot of the victims didn't report it because had he been like, my butt was sliced.
I think it's bladed.
A lot of victims of butt slashing are embarrassed to come forward, and they should come forward. I mean, you got your butt sliced.
It's okay. It's
get
not
some
your
stitches.
fault.
Put that ass back together.
Wait, where does he slice those? Does he slice across or does he slice up?
Well, an 18-year-old woman who was slashed through her denim shorts with a box cutter razor. In the most recent attack, the attacker knocked clothes off a rail to distract her. So he just kind of walked up, knocked some clothes. She turned her head.
She bent over and sliced her butt?
Yeah. So is that just like running down? I just pictured some guy running down the middle of the hallway, slicing butts.
Fucking perverted Zorro over here.
Butt man. Chris, what do you think, man? You slicing butts?
No.
You into it? Is this going to start a new phenomenon?
Yeah, I'm not a butt slicer yet, but
No, it just sounds like. I mean, I wonder what what does he do with like the wound afterwards? Does he take like a second lap? On the second lap, he tries to shove it in the wound that he already sliced.
You never know. Is he trying to fuck the wound?
Why else?
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, doing laps.
It's just what was it? What did it start with? Just pinching butts or just kissing?
It just can't hurt that bad.
It can't. It's one of those things you're like, I think I'm injured, but it's in just a fatty part of the region. And then, of course, when your butt's bleeding, that's just an embarrassing thing to tell the clerk. I feel bad for the 14-year-old girl who's like day 3 at the Gap. Just be like, I think my butt's bleeding. And then she's like, oh, I don't know what to do. I'm going to call my manager. It's just like, you'll never believe what happened today, Bob. And he just thinks it's going to be another terrible story that Tiffany's telling him. And it turns out to be about the greatest butt slasher of all time. Thank God.
That's probably the first and the greatest. I mean, there's not a long list of butt slashers.
No, he's it.
If you're the first, you are the greatest.
And it could be one of us, by the way. We haven't ruled this out.
That's the
You guys been spending any time in Virginia? Oh, Louis, you travel around.
I do travel around.
Actually, no. He's described as a heavy-set Latino man in his late 20s.
Louis
big fat Latino dude.
When my mom,
So weird.
Yeah, big fat Latino guy. I mean, how do you describe his mode of dress? They've got a surveillance.
he's in all white with a white hat to go with it, and he's just he just looks like he's ready to go to a construction job.
Yeah, he just seems like the world's worst painter.
How big is he? Why is he getting away? These fucking mall cops need to get off their ass. What is he running away?
It's a fuzzy picture. You can't really see who he is. He could be any of a handful of
I
Mexicans.
feel like it takes a second, too, to, like, calculate the fact that your ass just got sliced.
Exactly.
I feel like it just... You're like, what happened? Like, that is a foreign feeling.
Yeah, totally.
You're right.
This guy has heard a sentence 5 times in his life that we will just never hear, which is like, did you just slash my butt? I swear to God, you slashed my butt. Did that happen? It's like so shocking.
Do you guys think it's like a sexual thing?
Is he only slashing girls or he's slashing boys too?
No, he's just slashing girls.
This is the butt slasher calling now.
There's been 5 attacks. Let's see here. None of them have been seriously injured.
Well, they can't be.
Investigators fear the suspect, though, that he may escalate the violence. An FBI profiler says, quote, the dangerous thing here is he's actually hurting women. He already crossed that threshold into physical contact, but this is a good news, bad news situation. He'll just keep doing this until he's caught, and by keeping on doing this, he'll be caught. Thank you,
He's going to
FBI.
start cutting out assholes. He's just going to get worse.
Man.
Yeah, I mean,
Where's he going to go
of
from
all
here,
the things
Jackie?
he's gonna slice,
Yeah.
I say, he's not raping girls.
Yeah.
Right.
Cutting ass.
So you don't
He's
like
just
him that
cutting
much.
ass.
Really defending this guy all around.
Now, anytime there's horrible things happening to women, Jackie's like, I don't see what the big deal is.
Yeah, she doesn't have a lot of girlfriends.
Believe me, he could be doing so much worse. Believe me. He could be doing so much worse.
It might get worse, though. He might have some kind of psycho background with his mom who's like, slice those butts.
Exactly. Slice my butt now.
Imagine what that mother's like.
Come here, you slice your mommy's butt, you big Mexican faggot.
Because she's Irish.
Oh my God! Yeah, she happens to be Irish somehow. Born in Mexico, though, but Irish. I don't understand it. It is amazing. I wonder if he slashes butts because in like the Latino culture, the big female booty is a very powerful thing. That's
he wants
really
to cut it down, man. He wants to cut that bitch down.
Because I'll tell you, if it was me, I would definitely be slicing on the boobies. Always go with the things that you like the most. Maybe he just got rejected one too many big butts. He's got to cut them all down.
Yeah.
The thing is that, all right, yeah, you're right.
Take a second to just deal with big psychosis right now.
Maybe why? Maybe that's why. I mean, that's my synopsis of the character. I believe he wanted a fat butt to sit on his face, and no one ever has, so he just started cutting them.
I just think the reason you can't cut titties is because they're close to the eyes. They're on the wrong side. You have to cut from behind, just strategically, if you're going to slash.
See it coming.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like Silence of the Lambs, where he would like take the size 16 girls' backs and he would just like cut off the skin from their backs and wear them.
Yeah.
Like,
Why do you think he slashes instead of stabs?
It's quick. You gotta get out of there.
Yeah.
it's fun.
I think maybe he's trying to create another ass on the ass.
Oh, yeah, double ass.
Oh man, what if he slices across like the butthole?
That's
like,
what I'm
gets through the
saying.
middle.
Yeah, right?
You got the like talking mouth and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be
It's like
pretty
a
cool.
cross, then. You could like.
It's really just sort of a new form of graffiti to some degree.
Well, maybe it is like a cross. Maybe he's making a cross,
making a cross.
with the butt crack and some kind of Jesus thing.
Exactly.
Well,
That's
butt
Jesus
cross.
thing.
I've heard of that. The butt cross.
Yeah, the butt cross.
Indeed, that's an actual thing in the faith.
We need to be detectives. And I don't understand why we're not. We are fucking deducing the shit out of this crime.
That's
a priest
our
for
motto.
Baja.
I will deduce the shit out of any crime. That's fucking great right there.
He's dressed in all white. He's carrying box cutters. What do you think his job is? He must be a carpenter or something like that, right?
Well, maybe not a carpenter with a box cutter. Maybe he cuts down boxes.
Oh, could be.
Maybe he's a
Kinko's,
painter.
FedEx?
Yeah. Maybe he's a painter and he paints women, with his Victorian big butts.
Ooh, sexy.
And all day he's like painting these big pink butts, and then he just goes to the mall and slashes it.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe he
What are
just
these
heard.
Victorian big butts? Tell me more about these. I've never heard of this
Like
kind of butt.
Yeah,
Oh, my
underneath
Underneath the corset, they like poof out.
Yeah, they got big old butts, man.
Really?
People like a couple hundred years ago.
He could not slice those butts. There's no way you can get through
Because
that.
now, like, a sign of wealth is like you have the money to pay for like tanning machines
Yeah.
and like fitness and everything. You'd be
Yeah.
real thin. But back in the day, a sign of wealth was to have some chubs going on.
I mean,
I
you
would
didn't have
be
to work
royalty.
on the field.
Yeah, I would be complete royalty.
Because you had enough money to eat all that food and shit.
And a
like
big
Finn would be having a fucking field day. It's all Wisconsin women was like hot women back
Yeah,
in the day.
they were really good. I'd slash all their butts. That's for damn sure. Right with my cock. Cock slash them.
Oh, my ass just got sliced by the most wonderful gentleman.
That's
now
the
I will
thing.
eat grapes and drink mead.
Maybe this is like the guy's just like, I hear women like really aggressive men, so I'm just gonna go slice all their butts. What a good guy. I hope they never catch him. I mean, he's not hurting it. There's no vital organ. in
As
his
long
butt.
as he doesn't escalate.
It's a necessary evil that we need. Just these, like, this is gonna happen sometimes.
Remind the world.
Not to mention the emergency room. Just all of a sudden, all these women coming in with sliced butts. The doctor would just be like, "What is going on out there? What the hell did I miss?"
I gotta stitch up one more ass tonight.
I'll tell you, Debbie, it's gonna be a long night, honey. And she gets pissed off because he's looking at all those hot fucking sweet asses all day.
Are the girls hot that he's cutting?
Yeah, they've got.
I mean, they don't say whether
They're
they're hot or
18.
not. You know.
they're 18. Oh, they're hot.
Oh, they're hot, yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm hot. Can we turn that air on?
No, we can't.
no,
do it.
man, we're gonna
Fuck.
switch it out.
Sucks.
You gotta
Oh, yeah,
suffer,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah,
Take
yeah.
it off, bud. Louis is stripping for us right now. It's
very
fucking
good. It's really
fantastic.
nice.
Pretty hot.
He's taking off his tube top.
What are the victims? I would assume he can't be victimizing white women because that box cutter would just go straight to the bone. There's no butt. He must be getting really big.
I think he chooses his high knees.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking big asses. I mean, it's got to be a big fluffy ass.
Or
right?
what if he's only slicing tiny butts
To make 'em
because
worse?
Yeah,
He hates
because
them.
he hates them.
He hates
I think
it.
so.
And it's like a natural selection thing. Pardon.
Yeah.
Could be.
damn it.
And he's in a
Fuck all the
store, and
whites.
perhaps he was like, if you break it, you buy it. And he was just like, this is how you get big butts. You just fucking break them all over
Marcus, I
town.
want you to send this to the police department when we're done recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we figured out like an ass load of truth and justice right here on the round table.
No, I send every episode to the police department.
You're with them.
Yeah,
You're a fucking inside spy. This is pathetic.
In jail by now if
right?
this represents.
That's why Marcus introduced Pedophile Corner, because he just wanted to weed us out. This is pathetic.
I wanted to see which one of you guys' eyes lit up whenever I fucking said.
And then
it
too bad it was all of ours.
It was everybody's. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just too much for you to arrest.
Yeah.
You should also send this podcast to the news station that was cool enough to title it Butt Slicer.
Yeah.
Butt slicer.
Well, this was the New York Daily News.
The New York Daily News.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Send it to him, man.
Of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like the guy who sells the rotisserie. What's that name? The old white guy with the white
Kenny
mustache.
Rogers.
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny Rogers just needs to be slinging this butt slicer at a 2 a.m. infomercial. It sounds fucking awesome.
Well, I mean, it's just a box cutter.
It's not a machine.
Make it something. It's just a blender half the
be a
time. It's just a
machine.
rotisserie. It's not a box cutter. It's a butt slicer, and it sounds a lot fucking cooler.
Yeah, give it a white handle and red lettering.
Exactly, and throw in a second one for free. Why wouldn't I get
box
one
cutter
for me and my mother?
We'll throw in an ass.
Yeah, and a free ass to practice on.
Practice ass. Yeah.
Get your practice.
Butt
Your
slicer.
practice ass.
Maybe some tit smoosher, some all kinds of stuff.
Sure, a little more a less selling product they have stocked up
Tit
on.
racket. You get the tit racket.
Sure to imprint any bosom.
Yeah, you just swat at the tit with
That's
it.
right. Do you like Sudoku? Call it Sudoku tits, and you write in the numbers. slap it. Racket titties. I love it. What other
Sounds
sick?
awesome.
I know.
I'm actually into that.
Bashed in the tits with a racket.
We gotta do it. We gotta go undercover in Virginia. Just get Jackie over there wearing the most booty fucking pants ever. And
I
just
don't have
see if
no
you
ass. I ain't got
Get
no
a big
ass.
fat ass. He'll slice it.
She'll
Oh,
take,
literally.
you take one right
You're
in the
pretty
ass
enough
for
to
that.
get your ass sliced. Don't
Thank
worry.
you.
You're pretty
Totally.
Really nice, Amber. Thank you.
Absolutely. Marcus, what other sick stories are there this week?
All right.
Twisted
Is that a
horrors.
skeleton in an Indian?
Well, I'll tell you what's going on with this skeleton here. It's sort of a good news, bad news situation for one
I love
Louisiana
this story.
family. On one hand, they finally know what happened to Joseph Schneckschneider.
Sex Schneiders. I went to high school with Sex Schneiders. Okay, keep going.
In Louisiana?
Yeah, in Louisiana.
Yeah.
Oh
this
my
is-
God.
Inside source.
Wow. He vanished in 1984.
No, you didn't go to
No.
school with him.
Yeah. Well, he vanished in 1984. On the other hand, he died inside a local bank chimney 27 years ago.
Yeah, so they just found his body.
Yeah,
So they're
construction workers renovating a historic bank discovered skeletal remains in the chimney in May, and forensics determined they belonged to the man who disappeared when he was 22.
And he was trying to rob the bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it. He was found with gloves and a lighter,
Hell yeah.
but
Nice.
nothing that said he was planning a robbery.
Well, then that
Nice.
might have been it. Just might have been a bank doobie smoke.
Just like, I'm gonna go get fucking blazed in the vault, man.
You know, if a bank has a chimney, somebody's going to be in that chimney. What bank has a chimney? Why do you
When
have
the
a
banks have
chimney?
fucking chimneys.
Criminal. No one.
That's a pretty badass way to go. You're like, fuck it, I'm stuck, man, and they're gonna find my bones, and I could have robbed this bank.
As a fucking failure 30 years later. That's a horrible way to
sucks
go.
so bad. It's so
Give him some
pathetic.
kind of credit. I mean,
So Amber,
died a
tell us
pitiful death.
about the Schneckschneiders. What do you know about them? The family.
Other than the terrible thieves.
Oh wait, were they in Abbeville, Louisiana, by any chance?
No, I was in Franklinton, Louisiana. Sex Schneiders is a bigger name in Louisiana, but they all
Never
kind
heard
of
that name.
Yeah,
Schneiders.
it's pretty ridiculous, but it's a big name and everybody knows each other. And they have giant Sex Schneider reunions.
Ooh, it's a clan.
Yeah, it's like a clan of people.
Fun.
A clan or the clan?
The clan.
Well,
wow.
They,
Ooh.
no, it's just a clan. A
Subsect
clan.
of the clan.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fun. So, did you ever get with any of them when you were growing up?
You
No.
ever get Schneckschneidered?
Yeah. It's like getting butt sliced, but you get cum on your face.
That's so much better.
It is better, yeah. That's the thing. Would you rather get butt sliced or just have a guy with a puddle full of cum just like throw it in your eyes and you just like run away? Which one is worse? I don't know which one is worse.
Legitimate question.
The
It
cum
is.
in the eye.
Amber? I mean, which one
I'd
do you want
rather
me to do to you?
I'd rather get butt sliced because cum in the eyes could give me AIDS, right?
I don't think so.
I don't know where that blade's been. That's what I
Dude,
think
can
is
we-
the worst part.
Oh,
the
that's
blade is
true.
fucking
Marcus, can we Google that? Cum in the eyes, AIDS?
I think you can get. I think the eyes are very
No,
receptive
you
to
can't
cum.
get no, you
AIDS.
can't get AIDS from holding hands or from coming in the eyes. That's what I
You
was.
can't.
when I was a kid.
You're lying to all these women.
Right. So here, this is from San Francisco City Clinic. Question: I had a partner who was HIV positive. Some of his cum shot into my open eye.
That's great.
I took off my contact lens and rinsed my eye. Am I at risk for HIV?
Hell no.
Answer: Technically, you could be at risk. But
Anytime your partner has HIV, I think you're at risk.
But ejaculation in the eye isn't an effective mode of transmission at all.
Too bad.
It'll still get you there, though. It'll still get you to the AIDS. Like, theoretically, you could go across the country in a unicycle. It's not the best way to get around there.
What is she doing blowing guys with AIDS?
I'm sure as a man. That had to be a man. That's not a woman. No woman takes it in the eye, and every woman is smart enough to shut him as soon as they see that disgusting orgasm face men make. It's so gross. Every woman just shuts her eye immediately.
The guy wouldn't shut his eye?
No, women shut their eyes when they see the man's like about to.
True.
But a
No.
man sucking.
Well, you guys aren't the women I'm having sex with. They have their eyes shut most of the
No, I
time.
love it. You gotta love it.
I love
Sneak
it.
it up on him, man.
Yeah. I think the orgasm face is adorable. A guy makes.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
What
What
is-
is the face?
It's a lot like
Different for
squinched
everybody.
face.
This was so awful.
Oh!
No wonder she looks away. No, they're the
They
best.
look like a manatee.
Yeah.
It's true. I can vouch that looked just like a manatee.
Oh, and then I clap my hands, and then
put-
lettuce
yes.
goes everywhere because I have a sandwich in one of them. It's really sad.
Then we feed you a banana.
Yeah. And then, I watch a whole bunch of Design Star on HGTV. So,
Well, back to the Sheck Snyder character. The reason why he'd gone unnoticed or why the remains had gone unnoticed for 27 years, the man was reported missing after he had failed to make a court appearance for, let's see here, on charge of possession of a stolen vehicle. When the officers showed up at his home to take him into custody, his mother said that he had fled to avoid arrest. However, Sheck Snyder had a history of running away, once even joining a traveling circus.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, so
not the contortionist. That is for sure.
Now he's a character.
And so
he robbed a bank. Was he a pirate? What the fuck?
I mean, that's the thing.
awesome.
I do want to see this skeleton all dressed up in nice duds and a little gun, just like a puppet. Bone Man, robbing banks.
Fucking Bone Man, and Skeleton Dan. We're bringing that shit in, man.
This is very good. We should try to get that skeleton.
Yeah, his family wasn't even looking for him at all.
No, sure not.
They gave up as soon as he joined the circus.
Yeah, they're just like, yeah, John. Yeah, I wonder whatever happened to John. You know, and
they probably just didn't even. Is John coming to dinner? I don't think he's going to be here tonight. I wonder.
I don't know. Yeah, they just forgot about him. And the reason why no one found him in the chimney was that it opens onto the second floor of the red brick bank building, and for decades the second floor had just been used for storage. So people very rarely went up there, so they couldn't smell it.
He's screaming for fucking years.
He's screaming.
How long do you think you live in?
He died of dehydration and starvation.
So figure 4 days.
How could you
7
tell
days
that from a skeleton?
I think 7 days is dehydration.
What's that?
See, this is what 187 hours should have been about. This guy's story.
Well, it didn't know yet.
I know. I understand.
And
Yeah,
that's
we'll
the
make
tragedy.
a new one.
No, that's not a. He didn't make it. The whole point of the movie is that he lived.
He made it.
Yeah.
He lived.
I know.
wanna
I
see
want
it
the
where
guy
he
to be a
dies.
skeleton at the end. I just want to go through the the stupid thoughts you must have. Be like, shouldn't you come in through the chimney? Like immediately, just like, oh, chimney's not going to work. I think I'm stuck. I am stuck in the chimney.
I want to see him go away in a dream sequence where he's like, "Oh, I made it," and then it flashes back and he dies.
What is it?
That
the
would be
Descent?
pretty awesome.
Yeah,
It could be very similar.
I like that.
Yeah.
Good for him. What an idiot. Whoever thought a chimney was a proper way to enter a building?
Fuck
It's
that
just
guy.
not possible to do.
Still
You
believe
adding
in
an extra
Santa Claus?
Are you saying chimney?
Yeah, see, I was thinking
Chimney.
Chimney, right?
Chimney.
Chimney, yeah.
Chimney.
You're right, Lou.
chimney, chim, chim,
There you go. Mary Poppins, right?
Chimney.
Yeah, that's some
Chimney.
fucking British guy.
Chimney. What the fuck are you talking about, man?
I'm talking about America and speaking American. What are you
Talking about America.
I mean, I usually call it the vent. You know? Go over to the vent or the flute. Chimney.
This is also
It's fun. It's more
I
fun.
died in a chimney. Hop, 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 hoo.
All right. This guy is good. I think he could have made it if he just would have gotten a little bit thinner. Was he a fat guy, I wonder?
I mean, it gives no physical description of the man.
Well, not anymore. He's a skeleton.
Yeah.
Maybe he should have lit his shirt on fire and thrown it up there.
That's a good idea.
he has
I mean,
he had a
he's got nothing
lighter.
else going for him.
Yeah, he had a lighter.
It's definitely a chimney.
Yeah.
You
Put
know.
his shirt on fire and throw it down.
Or throw it up, either one.
I just don't think that I'm saying it
Is
wrong.
that some Midwestern shit?
It might be.
Chimney?
They're all weird.
Drinking pop?
Yeah,
in
you
your
know, do you
chimney
know
and
how
shit
he
like
says,
that?
like, plague and vague? He says plag and vag.
No way.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't say either of those words ever.
You say plag and vag all the time.
Vag. Call it get your vag. Vag.
That's not the same word.
No, it's not the same word, but that's the thing I want to fucking cut if I could. The old beef cutter.
Roast beef cutter, man.
That would be awesome.
Would you elongate it, or would you go across the sides
Make
of
a
it till like?
second one, or you make it across.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. God forbid I ever get a dehydrator. Nothing but clits and fucking twats in that thing. I cannot wait. It would be incredible.
Yeah, roast beef.
Are you enjoying the jerky?
Oh, man. This is why our numbers go down every week.
Oh my goodness. Well, I don't even know.
Terrified.
That's possible. Chris, what's your favorite kind of jerky you've ever eaten?
On that note, I don't know. It was teriyaki. Maybe I could try like some teriyaki veg.
Yeah.
Flavoring.
You gotta try twat strips. It's gonna be big.
Wasabi.
Have you ever tried deer jerky?
It's good.
It's the best.
Shit is good.
Yeah, it's the best.
Like kangaroo jerky once.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I had gator jerky.
Delicious.
What kind of jerky did you have, Holden?
Otter? I don't know.
Otter jerky, Chris. And you, Louie?
Louis, what kind fucking jerky.
I just want to can we just have a conversation about beef jerky? Any kind of jerky. You can jerky anything.
Louis, can you talk about how hot you are right now?
I'm going to take off my shirt.
I have. Louis like flipping out about how hot he is. He's been rubbing a beer across his neck.
Louis think he's working for the Pharaoh right now.
We're not getting anything out of him. We're doing it all wrong. He hasn't built us a goddamn thing. We got him sweaty though. That's
so.
Good.
It's like instead of saying, "Do you want to come do the podcast?" It's like, "Do you want to come sit in a room and just sweat for an hour?" It's really
and try to be funny.
Please,
it's a challenge.
Yeah, it's the heat off comedy challenge.
Yeah, you become delirious at some point. That doesn't even really fucking matter anymore.
I have no idea what the fucking deal is with what we're saying.
Marcus, can you please get to this news story for me?
That's the thing.
Yeah, sure. Headline: Angry bees kill horse.
I mean, I guess it's better than happy bees.
That's a lot of bees. That's so many bees.
How can oh man, a horse was killed and his owner seriously hurt when swarms of angry bees attacked them in Southern California. The man asked someone to check on his horse as he was being treated in a Riverside emergency room for numerous bee stings. They say the reason why they attacked the horse was because the horse, like there was like the horse had fly repellent on them, and exterminators were addressing the bee problem at the time of print.
Oh my God.
So-
this means bees can outrun horses. Guys, that's fast. That's like 80 miles an hour.
Yeah, bees are fast. We should be. Let's kill them all. Get rid of all the bees.
Kill all the bees.
They do nothing for life on this planet.
No, get
Nothing
rid
at all.
of them. How many bees is that? How many bees?
I'm
2,000 bees.
That's the thing.
That is so few bees.
Is it 40,000 bees? You
A
think?
million bees.
Yeah.
Fucking
Enough bees to kill a horse.
It's like all of Poughkeepsie. If all of Poughkeepsie were bees, they
That
could kill
horse
a
was
horse.
covered in bees.
Covered in bees. I mean, I'm scared of bees for the same reason I'm scared of the Chinese. It's just like one of them's fine, but when they really swarm up, what are you going to do? They can
They're
take down a
also
horse.
smart. They're smart.
That's the thing. They're all going fucking crazy. And then, like, a whole series of bees, it's a kamikaze mission for half of them.
Whenever,
they die, right?
Yeah, they die. Whenever a bee stings you, it rips their ass off, and their guts are hanging out, and they just die.
So I guess that horse did take a lot of bees with him.
That horse took
coming off. Louis shirt's coming off.
Oh my God! Oh, that is a disgusting body. Holy Christ! Was your mother's womb full of vinegar? I don't even think you have bones. What is wrong with you? You're like a science project. Holy.
Too much with
Test.
Hot?
All right, we lost the feed for a second, but we're back.
We're back! Oh my God! Look what your body did, Louis! Your body literally shut down the internet. Oh my goodness!
I gotta. The Rogaine is sweating down into my eyes and burning them, and I cannot see, and it's horrible in here.
Are you on Rogaine right now?
Fuck yeah, I'm on Rogaine right now.
Oh my God.
You should do the hair
What do you mean,
transplant surgeon
why?
from all those nipples, those hair nipples. Pop those right on the old top.
I guess that's why that it's working.
Is all that Rogaine like dripping on your? Is that why you have all that hair on your shoulders and your chest?
Yeah, that's the thing.
All over his neck, too. I don't think it's working.
It is working.
Is Rogan?
Yeah, he's gonna have like two lines like going down from his forehead to his face, just like hair, just random sweat hair.
Is Rogaine like birth control? Like you got to take a pill every day? Or it
No, that's
fucks it all
Propecia,
up?
which I'm also on.
Really?
I didn't even think you were balding. I guess that's why.
That's exactly. That's it. But you're not losing hair. Exactly. See what I'm saying? It's working so well you didn't even know.
That's perfect. Does it smell bad though? Because I heard Rogaine has a terrible odor to it.
I don't know. Were you smelling it?
No, not really.
That's the Old Spice working against the Rogaine.
Yeah!
He's really good at this.
Yeah! He's got it all worked out. Wearing deodorant and everything.
Yeah, fancy
What an
shit.
adult.
He's a real guy.
When are you going to get a vasectomy?
What? A vasectomy?
Yeah, one second. What do you think you get a vasectomy?
I have I told my mom once
Yeah?
that I was at my sister's graduation, and my dad told my dad, he says, "When are you gonna have kids?" I said, I got a vasectomy. He's like, "Oh, you're fucking with me." Yeah. He's like, "I'm gonna tell your mom that." He told my mom, and she got really mad. And she confronted me in line for the food at the
Just be like, "Mom, it wasn't my fault. I was in the mall. There was this ball slasher coming all around. I just tripped him."
Nice.
She goes,
You
she
have
comes,
a vasectomy.
No, I hadn't had it, but I lied. I was joking around with my dad. He's like, "I'm gonna tell your mom." Then my mom comes up to me while I'm in line for crackers. She goes, "Your father told me what you did." And like I turn around to like not laugh at her, but it looked like a dramatic turnaround. Like I couldn't face her. And
I just love that.
I go, it's my body, and
You're like a 16-year-old girl, but you're instead getting a vasectomy.
That's just such. It's like usually about tattoos or something like
she
that.
got really mad, man. It hurt her feelings later on, and she was mad the whole day, and I didn't know why she looked so mad. And I found out later on she confronted me, and she goes, "Is it true?" And she slapped me on the face, and she was crying. Wow. She said, "That's not funny." She said, "I wasn't funny," which that's what really hurt. And and then my fucking dad. He sold me out. He's like, you shouldn't have kept it going that long. I was like, this is your fucking joke. You did this. And he totally sold me out, 100% on that.
Oh my God.
And then we all had to share one room for the rest of the weekend. It was horrible.
Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, my old man got a vasectomy as soon as I was born. No more.
Yeah. Really?
That's true, yeah.
Wait, he waited
I
until
were talking about this on the way over here, talking about how much we didn't want to have kids. It's weird. I did the exact same fucking thing.
Really?
I told my mom that like last week, was like, I'm gonna get my tubes tied. She's like, that's a slap in the face to me.
Whoa.
Saying that you want to get your tubes tied, saying you don't want to like share the family heritage. It's like, that's bullshit.
Wow.
I just don't want to have kids. What are you fucking talking about?
Little Asian kid. I want to buy one of those.
I'm gonna buy one. I'm going to
a fucking
buy
genius, mathy Asian kid. And I'm gonna fucking make tons of
I want
money.
a real strong black kid. I want a real strong big guy. I want a linebacker.
One that's gonna be.
I just don't think they
basketball
come
star.
that way. You have to like make them that way. You're just gonna have like a terribly fat black kid who wants to be a comedian. And you're like, what happened? I got you because you're a black kid.
No, he'll know nothing of my life.
What are you gonna do? How is that? What do you mean? How is that possible?
Google your name.
I see you being like waking up every morning early with your son and being like, we're throwing around this goddamn football. We're throwing around this football, and if you don't catch it, I'm going to give you a
better fucking catch it, or I'm sending you back to Nigeria where you came from.
Jesus.
Nah, Ed, you're gonna get a little me, man. A little kid who wants to fucking hang out in the backyard and pretend to be a vampire all day. And not throw a football, and not throw a baseball, buddy. I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's fine. If I get one of you, he ain't gonna get any of me. I'll tell you that much.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, as far as like,
No daddy's what made me.
No, you're gonna be a terrible father, Eddie.
like
Threaten not to
Holden,
fuck your imaginary kid.
Yeah, just do your best not to do that.
like Holden and Louis, like obviously Louis, no offense, not an athletic guy from what I can see.
Look at that.
He does have some guts.
You do have some guns. Yeah.
I'm not
Are you-
athletic, though.
You're not
That's-
athletic.
I'm not
Yes,
athletic.
yeah.
I just want to show that off.
He's just.
And I'm a bit athletic.
A little bit.
But a little bit.
What's your
I could work
favorite
with you.
sport?
No, you think you could work with
I
me?
can work with you.
Well,
Okay.
what do we do? Like shot put or like?
No, we wouldn't do shot put. Fucking jump over things. Probably
jump.
put them on the hurdles.
No, I ran 110 hurdles in high school. That was
I
my.
tell,
that was
I
my
tell
thing.
people's athletic abilities just by looking at them.
What's mine?
What's mine?
What's mine, Ed? What's mine?
Nothing, and nothing.
You're just gonna get burned with a lighter. You got an
Nice.
extreme tolerance for pain.
I bet you're good at raising wolves too. Like, I bet.
Eating all sort of weird meats. I feel like it's not even you don't even have a football. It's just a coffee can full of cement, and you just throw it at the kid. Catch the football. It's not a football, Dad. It's cement.
Well, staying in the realm of animals.
All right.
All right, and this one's actually a little bit heartwarming. A kitten was found alone, clinging to life on the side of a highway and taken to a shelter on July 21st. This is in England. However, he hasn't been adopted yet because this kitten has a Hitler mustache.
Oh, I want him.
Those are super popular. They have that whole website. The Hitler cats.
Hitler.
Yeah,
Kittlers.
yeah. No one's been adopting this little Kittler.
Someone's going to adopt
They have
him.
a picture of him. I see the website from over here of him sig heiling.
Yeah, he is sick highling.
Of course, someone's gonna
pretty
take him.
adorable.
Have you seen that house that looks like Hitler?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Google it. You'll find it. There's a
Hitler
house.
house?
Yeah, there's a
Hitler
house that
house.
looks like Hitler.
Yeah.
And now I have to delete "come in the eyes" AIDS and put in Hitler House.
You are just flagged like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah! Holy shit! It does kind of look like Hitler.
I just feel like someone
Please
looking
look up
exactly
Hitler
like
House.
Yeah, Hitler House.
And part of you is like, does it look like Hitler because they said it? But then you really look at it and you're like, oh, it looks like Hitler.
Yeah.
Like it's got the little doorway mustache.
Was it done on purpose?
No, it couldn't have been
Even
done.
the hair on top, like
Yeah.
it's got like the siding or whatever.
And it's
looks
great
like
because a Google image is a picture of Hitler's face right next to the house.
Yeah.
Did you see when I shaved my mustache? How when I did a Hitler?
That was amazing. That was
I
fucking
practiced.
amazing.
That was like 20 pictures to look just like Hitler. I like made his expression. He's kind of sad. He's like intense but sad.
He's a painter.
Yeah, he's a painter.
Exactly.
It's just a failed artist. It's a tough life.
Just like Louis, so I don't understand.
Yeah. We'll see.
I'll start genociding soon enough.
Oh yeah. Who are you gonna take out?
The crowds.
The crowds.
Oh, that was bad joke.
I don't know. I don't know if I could.
The crowds would have been better.
What were you saying?
I said the crowds.
The crowds?
You're making me repeat the joke that you just already booed.
I just booed it. He's gonna kill the crowds. He's
comfortable.
gonna kill the crowds.
The crowds.
The crowds.
Jesus
Other people can pronounce words properly.
I don't even know who that is or what that
I
is.
know. I thought he meant like Kraus, like sauerkraut.
That's what he thought.
Another German thing. He's so Jewish though. Like
It's aggravating you.
2 minutes on a failed joke of mine. Can we move on to something else?
Let's
Is there
not
something
fail.
else that looked like Hitler? Is there anything we could talk about?
Let's move on to a segment from Holden McNeely.
All right, roundtable lightning round. So I'm gonna go real quick. You got to answer as fast as humanly possible. Marcus is gonna
Chris,
keep
do you know all of
score.
our names though yet?
No,
Chris, you know the names. I'm gonna throw a couple to you, Chris. We're gonna do 4 rounds. We're gonna do 4
If
rounds.
he says one of our names, just raise your hand so he knows.
Yeah, just point and then point at somebody if you don't know the name. Okay, so I'm gonna go real quick. All right, you ready? You just gotta answer real fast.
Just
First
who
person comes
on
off
the
the map.
round table would you answer the question? You only have to say one person's
Okay,
name.
so Ben Kissel, who on the round table would you murder?
Louis Katz.
All right, Jackie. If Ed were a fruit, what fruit would he be?
A peach.
All right, Kissel. No, this is for Louis. Kissel, you're gonna eat his ass or give him a blowjob?
Blowjob.
Wait, Kissel. No,
for Louis.
Shit.
I'm gonna give him a blowjob.
You give him a blowjob.
Easy.
All right. Who would you be if you had the chance, Ed, on the round table?
Oof.
That's like an awful.
Kevin Barnett.
The one who's not here, who's sleeping right now.
All right. Let's go with Chris. Who would you fuck?
Louis.
Fantastic. All right. How are we doing here, Marcus? What do
Is
you
that the
think?
first round?
That's the first round.
All right, Louis, you got 5.
Thank you.
This all
Ben,
completely doesn't make any sense. Marcus
got-
has the point systems.
Ben, you got 3.
Why?
Because.
Why? What the fuck? You were gonna kill me,
It's a
man.
fucking
Fuck you,
shitty
man.
answer. Yeah.
You said that you said you're gonna you don't kill the guest.
Yeah, man.
Oh, all right. I'm sorry.
Really rude.
Next time
This is an
around.
angry. Whose line is it anyway?
All right, Jackie, you get 4 because peaches are pretty good.
Well, also peach for the Allman Brothers.
Oh,
There you go.
Sure.
Jackie
Nice.
gets 6.
Yeah.
You can't convince
Because it was
the
a human
brothers.
face with the Y. It was very good. Chris, how's Chris doing?
Chris, you get 2 because someone had already said Louis.
Gotcha. All right.
And Ed, you get -1 because you don't like any of us.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Ridiculous.
All right, next lightning round on the round table.
There's 7 people in here.
Amber
I don't like any
Nelson.
of them.
Amber Nelson, who are you going to take as a human servant?
Ed.
Hell yeah.
Ed, awesome.
All right, that one.
Jackie, who do you eat?
Well, Ben Kissel.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. Jerky Kissel.
Jerky Kissel.
Yeah.
All right, well, this is going to make this easier. Ben Kissel, what condiment are you going to wrestle Jackie in?
Tabasco sauce.
Yeah.
God damn, baby. Get it up inside me.
This is a good one.
Ed, who are you going to be buried alive with?
You.
All right, fucking A.
Want extra room in the coffin.
Fucking knife to your throat.
Oh my God. Louis Katz, who do you bury alive?
Ooh, I just saw that.
Who are you going to bury alive, Louis Katz?
Guess Kissel, man, just as revenge for
Fuck
last round,
yeah.
man. Fuck
Yeah.
That's everybody's answer. Marcus, how did they do?
Louis, you get a 6 because I like your style. Thank you. Eddie,
Revenge.
Eddie, you get an 8 for originality. I love the knife. Ben,
That's not original to kill Holden.
No. To be in a coffin with Holden face to face on our bellies, and I got a knife to his
Yeah,
stomach.
yeah, that's
pretty great.
Stay in the coffin with him
Until
dead
we die.
next to
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, that's a good time.
Ben, you get a 7 because you're spicy.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Jackie, you get a 5. I can't remember why. And Amber, you get a 7.
Yeah.
Not
Human
bad.
servant. Great answer to the human
Yeah,
servant
real good.
question.
Because Ed is obviously the good choice, and you made it quick.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, Ed Wood, he's a good workhorse.
I'm a good worker.
Yeah, he's a good worker. Yeah.
All right.
You need some shit done?
Next lightning round. We're going to start with you, Chris.
right.
Who are you going to go on a killing spree with?
This guy right here, definitely.
Marcus.
It is the obvious choice.
All right, Jackie. Who are you sailing around the world with?
Ooh, Ed, of course.
Yeah,
drinking I just do all the fun stuff. I get to
No,
work.
it's because they want you to work. They want you to be the cook on the fucking thing.
And I get to see the world.
Hey, Ben, who are you? Ben, who are you going to go on a killing spree? I'm sorry, killing spree. Who are you going to grow up with, Ben?
Who I'm going to grow up? I want to grow up with Amber Nelson. I want to mature with her.
Oh, that's so sweet.
No, because you would pine for her your entire life, and then she would date every other man around you and never sleep with you.
If you fucking ever bring reality into this show like that again, I will fucking walk out of here. You fucking biatch.
All right, Amber, who are you going to puke on? Who do you puke on?
I puke on Marcus because he'd be cool with it.
Yeah.
So cool with it.
And with that ends our next round. Marcus, what do you say? What are the points?
All right, Ben, you get a 6.
Yeah.
Jackie, you get a 7.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Because once again, you
right.
went. Yeah, it's
knew.
the best. It's the best answer. Chris, you get a 9.
Yeah.
Whoa! Because I'm obviously the best fucking choice for a killer. Like,
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
and he did.
I've been watching him score. He wrote a 10 and put it down to a 9.
Yeah. I thought 10 was a bit much. Like, I put down 10. I was like, yeah.
You wanted to give him 100. Yeah.
But the reason why I gave you a 9 is because you don't know any of us, and you looked and you made the right decision.
Yeah,
and I
you
like
really
that.
did.
And that's it. That's the only people that you asked.
That's it. All right,
Yeah.
so let's do the final round for the last of the points. We'll decide the winner after this.
You know, not everybody got questions every round.
You haven't gotten a question.
Louis-
No. Louis
No,
didn't.
not everyone's gotten.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not
I'm
everyone's
starting
got
with
a-
Louis in this round.
All right.
I know it's so many people. Louis, who would you have the childhood you be molested by?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got
Nom, 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 nom.
Bad babysitter.
Louis. You got lucky this week.
Yeah, no doubt.
And it's usually real ugly in there.
All right, yeah, it's real bad.
Kissel, who are you gonna burn down a house with?
Oh my goodness, I gotta go. Marcus, I think I just gotta go with Marcus.
I'm real good at burning down houses.
I would like to submit my resume.
That's the thing. It was so hard between Eddie and Marcus. It's just that's a real doozy. But I gotta go Parks, I guess.
Well, I have the experience.
No, exactly. He's got the background for it. Marcus has debauchery on his resume.
and that's the thing,
No,
like, I can
that's
just,
my
like,
dad
I
used
can,
to do.
like,
That
break
was his.
down the door.
That was my dad's hobbies. He just drive around, find abandoned houses around the country, and then set them on fire.
That's Texas.
Wow, cool.
Because you can.
Yeah.
All right, Chris.
And also, there were safety hazards.
Yeah, no, it's Texas, man. It's insane.
Texas, man. It's always on fire. Chris, who are you gonna have be your best man? And the women are included in that.
Well, I don't think it can be.
What?
I don't think the women should be included, but
Well, for that reason, I'm going to have them both be my best man.
who cares?
We're gonna have the best bachelor party.
Oh yeah, we're
yeah.
showing up in
Going.
Texas in your bachelor party.
Jackie, who's gonna kill you?
Ed.
Fantastic. Ed, who are you gonna rape in prison?
You.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's right. Cut your butt.
Who haven't I asked this round?
Amber.
Ed, I would respect you if you killed
Amber.
me.
Amber, who are you going on an acid trip with? That was your idea too.
Oh fuck,
question.
Jackie.
That'd be fun.
Of course, you should.
Yeah.
Any day I'd recommend it. All right, I think that's everybody, right?
All right.
All right.
I still have to remember. Louis, you got a 4?
I think it was a 9.
Was it? You think it was a 9? It wasn't a 9.
No, it wasn't though.
It wasn't a 9.
Sure, it was a 9.
Yeah. No, it wasn't a 9. Ben, did you ask Ben 2 questions?
I might have.
Yeah. You get an 8.
Okay, good.
For picking me for the house
That's
burning.
a good way to do it.
Again,
Pick the judge. Pick
it's
the
a
judge.
good good decision.
I can break down a door, Eddie. I don't need you, but none of us can climb up a chimney.
Let's fucking-
that's what we need.
A chimney.
We should you get rid of Kissel. You do it with me. We'll have a much easier time of getting away.
Huh. You are.
I have long legs.
Yeah, but he's smarter.
Are you fucking my asshole right now? That is insane. Oh, don't know the firework. That's terrible. You fucking asshole.
And you got a 6 for the second one, which
Thank you.
which I don't remember what that
was good though. I did something
Yeah,
good.
you did.
I think it was rape in prison, right?
No, that would
that
be
was
Eddie.
Eddie.
And Eddie got a 4 because he didn't choose me because I'm the most obvious choice because
Yeah.
I'm prettiest.
No,
and
I just want to do it to
everyone
him.
to
I
choose
just
you
wanna-
to
I just
punish
wanna-
me.
yeah,
Oh, he wants to
Still.
punish
It's
you.
out of
Oh, okay.
punishment. It's
Well-
not out of like attraction.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with wanting to fuck Holden.
I'm the prettiest man in here.
First of all, stop listening to those Asians you're fucking. Second of all, it was like Marcus took that so seriously and was just so upset that you didn't choose him.
Very
You're
upset.
fucking- Yay!
I just want to fuck Holden to ruin his life.
That's good.
Scar me forever.
Well, in that case, since you were thinking of me, you get a 7.
All right.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Arbitrary points.
Jackie, you get. Were you asked a question last round?
Yeah, I was. Who would kill me? And I said Ed.
7.
Yeah.
I'd kill you real nice.
Doesn't respect me
Yeah.
as you killed me.
Yeah. It'd be real. I'd probably just do some cyanide or something.
Yeah, some
It'd like
chloroform.
hold your head while you went to sleep, and
Yeah.
petted your head, and like just
Yeah,
kissed
yeah.
you
Thanks,
nicely
man.
on the lips and
Thanks.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'll
wouldn't
miss you. I'll
You
miss
wouldn't
you.
butt slash her.
No, yeah, no butt slashing.
And Amber, you got an 8 for an excellent choice.
Thanks,
yeah,
man.
Chris, you got a 1 because you didn't follow the rules.
Whoa! Chris breaking all the
Fuck
rules.
this show about rules.
All of a sudden. What the fuck just happened?
This segment's about rules whenever I decide.
What was the rule that Chris broke?
Best man, and someone said you said no women.
And then I chose
and
2.
And he went. He defied.
Oh, I think he needs to get a 10.
Hold on a second.
We're giving
he gets a
points.
1 for that, and I get a -1 for saying I want to be Kevin Barnett.
Give him another negative. Can we dock off some more?
you can talk
That's
him another
bullshit.
point for
I wanna be
questioning
Kevin
authority.
Barnett.
Go ahead, dock off the points.
Yeah.
You'll see who's gonna be black later tonight.
All right, and
Who's the winner?
Christ.
well, I mean, really, by default, Ben wins because you asked him 5 questions.
Yeah! Fuck you! Awesome!
Well, everyone else got 3, but Ben got 5. So we're just gonna go ahead and take off Ben's last 2 questions.
Yes, of course.
No, take off the 2 lowest. That would be the most fair.
And who
No,
wins?
that's not-
No. Take Ben out of the game. Ben doesn't belong in the game.
Yeah. All right.
On the next show, Eddie and I are doing an intelligence test. That's the fucking segment. I'm not going to let this
All right,
stand.
the next show we're doing an intelligence test, Eddie versus Ben. That's the segment.
You could do IQ test online pretty easy.
Well, not that easy.
True.
Not that easy. Ben doesn't know what online means, so we gotta get that across.
Yeah, it's like when you go to the DMV, right? And you're online.
I think that's in line.
You're a fucking
What are you gonna say to her?
skunk.
That's what people from,
You're a skunk.
You belong in a chimney.
that's what people from New Orleans say online.
What?
And instead of saying in line, they say online.
That's the thing. There's smart people in
I go
New
to the grocery
Orleans.
Store, I'm online.
All right, Marcus, get to the numbers.
All right. So the numbers we have at the very bottom, we have Ed with 12.
Such bullshit.
Yeah! You wanted to be fucking black. Well, welcome to it, my friend.
Coming in next, we got Chris at 13.
Nice. All right.
But I appreciate your choice, Chris.
Yeah, you
by
did
the
great.
way.
I don't agree with Marcus's point system
But
with
it's
the
arbitrary,
2
so-
girls being best man. Plus, you're like a fucking badass with 2 chicks as your best man. Anyway.
If you're gonna contest my fucking my scoring abilities, you shouldn't ask me to do it.
All right. So we got,
All right. Next up, we got Louis, 15.
not bad, not bad.
Bad.
Ben, you got 16.
I got jumped all the way down.
Yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Wow,
a
it's
good
between the
question.
girls for the
It's between the girls. And the runner-up of the Roundtable Challenge
feel like
is
I'm
Jackie Zebrowski making
Amber Nelson! So much better than Jackie! Amber, what do you say?
Here she is. This is question.
Yeah!
I am gonna break everything in this room.
All right, this is the Roundtable of Gentlemen. We better end it now. For Jackie Zebrowski, Ed Larson, Holden McNeely. Thank you, Louis Katz. Thank you so much, Chris Tinkle. Thank you so much, Amber Nelson. I am Ben Kissel, Marcus Parks. We'll talk to you next week. It'll be a lot of fun, I think.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to
I'm looking forward to it, fuckers!
All right.
Bone Man!
Out of this room.